students to this new unit, the psychology of color. So tell me, which one is your favorite color? Do you think it matches your personality? And on the other side, which is the color that you absolutely loathe? The one that you cannot stand? Is this a reflection of you or the others? According to psychology of color, nothing is ever a coincidence, and each color or each vibrational energy has its own meaning. So today in this little video, we're gonna have a look at what each color represents according to many different cultures. We're gonna take a look at chakras, we're gonna take a look at personality when it comes to Feng Shui, and when it comes to marketing, brands, what the business options are when they have to suggest a color to use. So let's begin with what each color represents and means, and you will be telling me if this is actually accurate for you. Let's begin with the color red. Red is represented as the color for love, passion, energy, and appetite. So don't be surprised if you actually see it in brands such as Kellogg's, Coca-Cola, Red Bull, and all of these types of brands that are actually inspiring you to take action, to be ambitious, to use your physical body. And when it comes to chakras, this is because it's located at the basement, the lowest of all our energetic centers. Now, it's true that it's also considered a very primal, instinctive energy because it's also associated with rage, anger, and annoyance. Let's move on to color orange. Orange is associated with youth, warmth, and also energy. Not as strong as the red color, but it's also the color for friendship, for innovation, for motivation, for impulse, for being an extrovert. And this is why you're gonna see it in certain brands such as Blogger, Fanta, or even MasterCard. So orange is located chakra-wise on the area of where the intestines are. So it's still a very active energy that helps us digest all of the rest of our energy, even when we are in difficulties. Now, if we continue moving upwards from the lowest of our chakras, we are going to meet the color yellow. Yellow is the color of warmth, optimism, happiness, and is definitely the center of our bodies, where our stomachs are, or more or less where the belly button is. This is our main central region that controls everything from the upper body to the lower body. If you want to practice any yoga or any type of sports, you need a stronger core to help you balance all the movements of life. So this color is the color for serenity, joy, ecstasy. It's definitely a very happy color. Let's move on to our heart chakra, which, as you can imagine, is associated with feelings, but represented by the color green. Green is associated with nature, with health, with food, and also with money. This is why most common note bills are in this color. Green color is for sanctuary, for equilibrium, for growth, for clarity, for prosperity. And you may see this color in certain brands such as Lacoste, Starbucks, the Holiday Inn, because they want to inspire you a connection with the natural world. It's also a color for trust, for admiration, but it can also mean fear and envy. We have all heard of the green monster. Moving upwards to our throat and mind chakra, we're gonna find the color blue. Different tones, but at the same time represented and associated with communication, with confidence, with trust, with intellectual activity, with technology. Also, some other cultures express blue as being the peaceful color. So, if your personality mixes up well with ambition, with spirit, with perspective, and definitely with intelligence, then blue is definitely your color. When it comes to brands, you will see it in Word, in Skype, the Blu-ray disc, Twitter, because they are all linked with what they want to show you and represent you. It's definitely the feeling they want to inspire. Unfortunately, blue is also the color for melancholy, grief, and sadness. Last but not least, we are going to the crown chakra, which is the color for wisdom, royalty, creativity, and spirituality. Also associated with everything witchy and esoteric. But this is a color that is considered original, that it stimulates individuality, is distinguished and respectable. Also associated with many fantasy worlds. If you have seen this brand, you probably have noticed Yahoo or Cadbury chocolate, Hallmark, and other types of brands that want to be distinguished from the rest. Unfortunately, it can also mean disgust, loathing, and boredom. However, you have to remember, regardless of your favorite color, that you always need to find the perfect balance to mix and match and harmonize your personality. So tell me, are these colors in any way, shape, or form a resemblance of your personality? Last but not least, I will tell you a little bit of Feng Shui. Feng Shui was apparently, according to certain gossips, the secret weapon Jennifer Aniston used to be so popular in the TV show Friends. A Feng Shui specialist made an entire study on her personality and on her physical looks to decide which was her predominant element when it comes to personality. In Feng Shui, you are gonna have 5 different elements you can have: fire, earth, metal, water, or wood. So naturally, you would have to take a more specialized quiz in order to know which one is your dominant element in Feng Shui and which ones can you play with. Because Feng Shui is definitely a very complicated technique. But if you're a fire element, colors such as orange, pinks, purples, red are definitely gonna be your best bet. If, on the contrary, you are a metal element, you can choose any type of metal colors, including all the variety of grays, silver, and white. If you have an earthy personality, as you can imagine, you can choose earthy colors, depending on the tone: orange, sand, beiges, yellows, browns, and certain types of green. Watercolor personalities will have massive options when it comes to blues, and also the favorite color of many people, black. So turquoise, navy, whatever. If it's blue, it's gonna be your friend. Wood personalities can go for any type of green: light green, emerald green, darker green, and all different colors of browns. Just take a look at what a forest looks like. Does this resemble to you? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon.